Hi, I'm Chris with Afflictor Broadheads, and today we're going to give you a detailed introduction to the K2 Mini Broadhead. Alright, so this is our K2 Mini. This design is based off of our original K2 Hybrid. It utilizes our K2 tip, which is our wider angle tip. So anytime you look at the Afflictor series, you'll see that all of our series are divided into two. We have an EXT series, which is our real narrow steep angle tip, and we have this K2 series, which is our wider angle tip. So when we look at the K2 Mini here, what that wider angle tip does is it gives us a consistent blade angle when it's open from the tip to the base of the blade. It's all in one angle. You never lose cutting surface with this broadhead as it is entering. It utilizes our drive key technology, which is the drive key sits right up front here. When the drive key is activated at impact, the blades are opened and then the blades are locked. So you cannot get that to go back down unless you force that drive key forward, just like that. The O-ring rides at the base of the ferrule and it rides underneath the blades. So we have nothing over top of the blades on the K2 Mini at all. In all of our original testing, it took a lot of energy to cut a band, break something, slip an O-ring off, a collar, whatever you're using. So this technology here just barely grabs in a small notch at the base of the blade and it rides underneath. So you will rarely ever break an O-ring. You're just gonna slide out from underneath of it as the drive key is activated, and most often what you'll see is that O-ring just slides down the ferrule. So it may be anywhere on your arrow, and if you look at some of our pictures online, you'll see sometimes that O-ring rides all the way up onto the fletching halfway. But it should be somewhere on your shaft and reusable after you just give it a little cleaning. But that technology alone eliminates a lot of energy loss, so we're saving that for penetration. One of the other features of the K2 Mini that led us to designing this ferrule in the first place is it is mini because the ferrule is slightly shorter than the original K2, and what that did was it gave us a little bit more strength. The 1.5 inch cut seems to be a real popular cut for a lot of the bigger game guys, the elk guys, the guys that are going to New Zealand, or maybe shooting bigger game in Alaska. They like that 1.5 inch. So we want to give them a ferrule that has a little bit more durability. So that's what we have here in the K2 Mini, is that shorter, stockier ferrule, still getting the 1.5 inch cut, but we have added a little bit more strength. Now, as we work up in our weights that are available in this broadhead, we have 100, 125, 150, and 175. At that 150 mark, our ferrule is now stainless steel. Okay, this is a 420 solid stainless steel. So the blades are stainless, the ferrule stainless, even the drive key is 420 stainless. So everything is really tough and strong here, and that's how we get our heavier weights. Also, when we hit the 125 and the 175 grain mark in these two broadheads, we're adding our tungsten collars to that to give it that extra 25 grains. So let's say you bought the 125 that comes with the collars and you wanted to try a 100 grain broadhead, you just slip off the collar and shoot it. Same with the 175. You could just remove the collar and you'd have a 150 grain broadhead. So it just adds to the availability of options just in the K2 Mini series alone. So along with the shorter ferrule, we have 7075 T6 aluminum, which also adds to the strength and durability, and we're using 32 thousandths thick blades, so nice and strong. So if you're interested in the K2 Mini, you can check out more details on our website at afflictorbroadheads.com. You can order them there. If you have any questions, you can also ask them there on our website, or you can drop them in the comments below. And while you're here, please give us a like, subscribe, and let us know what you think of this video.